Okay, this video is for the first time boat owner, and if you're like me, you enjoyed your boat during the summer, and then you had to put it up because it got too cold and you couldn't go out. So it's there's more to it than just putting it up, and I want to go ahead and throw this out there that it shouldn't be something that deters you from wanting to purchase a boat, because the winterization process is very simple. I'm not a mechanic. I'm a computer guy and a stock trader. So I'm very my mechanical skills are pretty pitiful. But here's how I did it. And I'm keeping my boat in the garage, but even with that being the case, yes, there's a lot of questions out on the internet. Do I need to winterize a boat that's kept indoors? Yes, you do. Because there's always a possibility that, the temperature in your garage, maybe it gets really cold outside. Even if you're in a state where the winters don't get that cold, there's always that one cold snap, and all it takes is one night below freezing, and any water that's left in the engine or anywhere in the boat can cause things to crack. And when that stuff cracks, the engine repairs, engine maintenance, if you perform all the maintenance routinely like you should, your oil change, your oil filter change, your gear lube, and there's procedures for doing all of that. Now, I haven't attempted those procedures yet, but it's something that I want to document in future videos. I have done the winterization. It was successful and it was easy from start to finish. It only took me about 2 hours, and that's because I was really cautious about every step that was performed, and I wanted to make sure I didn't leave any room in there for error. But in the future, I'd probably do it in I don't know, about a half hour, 45 minutes. You can check out my other video for that, but in this video, and by the way, I have 2 other videos at this point in time. I've got one called a Bayliner 185 Boat Winterization Procedure and Recommended Supplies. That's a video where I talk about the supplies that I purchased for my self-winterization project. And then I've got another video that's uploading. It'll be haven't even named it yet, but it's called like the you'll see it. Just go into my other videos on YouTube, and it's called like the Bayliner Winterization Procedure from a non-mechanic for a non-mechanic. And within there, I talk about how the winterization, how I performed it, and each step in the process. So it's always important to winterize the boat, because if you don't, things are going to freeze possibly, and they're going to crack, and you're going to be out thousands of dollars for repair, for engine repair and other components in the boat. Whereas if you took the time to learn to perform the procedures yourself, the maintenance procedures, winterization, routine oil changes, oil filter changes, gear lube, etc., it's really not that expensive. And when you do it yourself, you number one, after you do it a few times, you become more confident. You don't have to worry about, I took it to Joe Bob's repair shop. Not only did they charge me $300, but what was the quality of the work? With this, you can understand each component, and you can confidently do it yourself and make owning a boat, regardless of what size the boat may be, owning a boat a very fun experience. Because my boat now, after this winterization I performed today, is in the garage, and I'm confident that everything's dry. Everything has the antifreeze everywhere throughout the system because I ran it through. I put the fogging stuff down in the carburetor, so I'm confident that everything in that engine, from a mechanical perspective, is well protected until next season. And of course, the fuel in the fuel tank, there's fuel stabilizer you put in there. Now, all of this is outlined in my other videos, so check those out. But yes, you do have to winterize your boat, even if it's kept indoors. And that's the only reason I wanted to host this video, because that was a question I could not find it took me a while to find a straightforward answer for that. And I finally found it, and I did it all myself, and I feel great about it. So check out my boating videos, and as of now, I've got 2 other ones. Just look for those videos, and then if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. I'll be happy to answer anything I can. I mean, like I said, I'm not a mechanic. I'm just a computer guy and a stock trader, but I did it on my own. And if I can do it, I think pretty much anybody can do it. But just be sure you have a good outdoor area to do it, because when you winterize, you're going to have all that RV or marine antifreeze dripping down. So you need to make sure you're in a good place to do that. But thanks for tuning in, and feel free to check out my other videos and let me know if you have any questions. Have a good one.